Hello everyone and welcome back to Around the Bush for all your anime game news. I've been away for 2 weeks, so today we're going to cover all the news from last week and some news from the week before, which was the week of Gamescom. But of course, we got a lot of stuff, including breaking news from Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. But we got to start with the Naruto Shinobi Striker situation because we haven't seen something like this in a hot minute. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Around the Bush. This is August 30, 2024, and of course, Shinobi Striker is going to be our leader here for the whole news show because there was a new DLC and there's a new anniversary event going on in Shinobi Striker. Now, this is par for the course. It's part of their like regular updates thing. It's not a big deal. The DLC itself, I thought it was a little bit underwhelming. Some people disagreed, but others agreed. You know, like it's the internet. It's the internet. But I did put out a pretty negative review for the most part. I think the ultimate is cool. I think the Ninja Tool brings is cool. I think both jutsu are lame. And I think Shinobi Striker had really good DLC and better DLC over time. So it was a little disappointing to see this one be not as good as that upward trend that they were on. But that's it. That's my opinion. Some people disagree, and that's fine. But that's a new DLC character. I don't think that is enough of a reason to make this the main news. They also put out a blog post detailing some other updates. Some are in-game right now. Others are coming in the future. So obviously they break down the character, the new Shisui. By the way, new Shisui? Really? We ran out of characters already? Okay. New Bird is going to come out soon. I gotta reload this page because Shinobi Striker blogs are always so good. There's gonna be a new animal. So, just like we thought and just like I mentioned, I think it's pretty lame that everyone has a dog right now, even though sometimes it doesn't fit what they're going for with their ninja concept. So, cool. We are gonna get a second option here, which is gonna be this bird. You're just gonna summon bird and fly. Yep, bird fly. In addition to that, new SS Plus items. The most broken defense weapon of all time is this mother fan. Hi Ashura, you're in chat. You pulled this with like 5 scrolls. What do you think of this weapon?
It's very fun. Funny bonk.
So the conclusion is, if you pull this weapon, you love it. If you didn't pull this weapon, you hate it. And that's gacha in a nutshell. It's broken, it's pay to win. It's insane. They doubled down on that. What else is there? Heal type weapon, Monstrous Chaos. I haven't seen this one, actually. That's loud. Oof. With projectiles too? Nice. Ranged weapon, it's the Tenten Scroll. Excuse me, I thought it was the Tenten Scroll. It's not. It's Side Scroll. That's kind of cool. And the new special ninjutsu is going to arrive later, which is the Transformation 6 Tails. The 2 Tails transformation is out already. This is going to be another one. Looks like an ultimate to me. Seems to be a range type ability. Yeah, that's basically a big pet that shoots some stuff. Alright, some balance changes, the usual stuff, some more weapon showcases. Ninjutsu trial, so like if you don't have DLC, you'll see like some free jutsu on rotation. Just gotta go to Sakura and equip it, it's there. And yeah, so pretty cool updates. Why is this the headline? What is the Shinobi Striker situation? Well. This game, ever since this update, has been down for maintenance, and it's not up yet on PlayStation specifically. Xbox and PC can play just fine. I mean, Xbox can never play just fine. They've had issues for ages now. I see that news. I'll pull it. I'll pull it for this show too. So with PlayStation though, it's been a week at this point, and we're going into the second week, and from what my sources tell me, yeah, it's at least another week. At least another week of maintenance. The big issue seems to be the Ninja Tool Shop, where if you go to the Ninja Tool Shop, you will not see your scrolls. So everything, like if you are gathering esoterics or if you bought Moonlight Scrolls, they don't show up there. But sometimes you can make it work. Sometimes you can actually get through the infinite loading screen and go into the page. But because it's not loading your scrolls properly, that means you can use the scrolls, and once you leave the Ninja Tool shop, you still have those scrolls. Basically, you have infinite scrolls. So yeah, this is an issue that could absolutely tank their entire monetization plan, on PlayStation specifically. That is according to my source. I have seen a video of this, but obviously it's I'm reporting on a source. So if it's not 100% accurate, it's not 100% accurate. But I trust them. So cool. Yeah, so this is really unfortunate timing. PlayStation is obviously Shinobi Striker's biggest platform, their most popular platform. To be down for a week, going into the second week, and God knows like if it's going to be even longer than that. Really hope the make good is good on their part. Like if we'll see what they give us in return. But it's a big issue on their biggest platform, and it's been real tough for them to fix it. Now, when something like this happens on a specific platform, I usually suspect maybe it's not the developer's fault, you know, because like this is not an issue on PC, this is not an issue on Xbox. Why is it only an issue on PlayStation? Maybe it has something to do with the store integration. Could be the developer's fault, could be the publisher. But like sometimes it's also just the platform, you know? Sometimes it's Sony. So I wouldn't be so quick to judge them on Twitter and be like these incompetent devs or whatever, yada, 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 because maybe it's someone else's fault. I can't tell you for sure, like, because I don't know. But the best thing I can tell you about Shinobi Striker is that it's not Blue Protocol. Oh boy, Blue Protocol is going to end service January 18, 2025. It lasted a year and a half. 1 year and a half, and this game is dead. Western release canceled. Did not even come out to the West. The free-to-play online RPG, I think a lot of people just like saw this game, were hyped for it. Visuals sold a lot of it. The concept was awesome too. And the more we learned about it, the less we liked it. So yeah, they did a little announcement video announcing that, yeah, we're done. We're done. We're going to close it in January. Bandai West said, we have enjoyed a strong relationship with Amazon Games throughout the development of Blue Protocol, and both of our teams are disappointed that we will not be able to deliver the game to players around the world. Okay. We enjoyed working with Amazon on a product we didn't release to the Western market. This game was weird. This game was weird from the get-go. As soon as they announced like, okay, we're working with Amazon. Okay, the game's coming out in Japan right now. It will come out in the West next year. Okay, the game's dead. Right? The West doesn't care. Right? Immediately. Like, you're gonna release a year-old game in the West is what you're gonna do. Instead of holding back on this release in Japan. So that was immediately weird. I played this game at Summer Games Fest 2023. And I recorded gameplay, and Amazon said, okay, you can't post this for another month. The game is out in Japan. What are you talking about? I can't post this game for another month. It was odd. It was truly odd. Do I still have that footage? I don't see it, so probably not. Yeah, that was... And then, like, Amazon started talking about all their monetization plans, and people were just like, hell no. The demo I played, also not a fan. I left with a very bad first impression of that game, where, like, I was a melee class, and we went into a raid, and you just can't see anything. Like, it's a bunch of, like, visual effects on top of you, so you can't see when the boss is attacking, you can't see your own character, you can't see what you're doing. Like, they built a bunch of cool systems that you could definitely take advantage of, but you can't do anything about it, or you can't see it because it's just very poorly designed as an online RPG. So yeah, when this news hit, I was like, that makes sense, that tracks. Did not catch me by surprise at all. But something that might surprise you folks is breaking news! Breaking news! Sparking Zero breaking news, baby! We have a new scan from DBS Hype showing some Boo Saga stuff. You might be going, what do you mean Boo Saga stuff? We've seen these characters playable in the Gamescom demo. Why do we care about... No, you didn't see him! Bobby D confirmed! You didn't see Bobby D. And you know who else you didn't see? Evil Boo! Evil Boo and Bobby D are now both confirmed for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. That's what the scan gives us here. That's the news. That's the breaking news from this scan right here. We still don't have a Boo Saga trailer, so hopefully that'll be coming out soon. Do you want another confirmed character just shadow dropped out of nowhere? So if you go to the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero game guide, which is on the Bandai Namco official website, you can scroll down and like, oh, hone your skills, master techniques, cool. Fundamentals with Goten, strategy and combat. What do you mean? Super Saiyan Blue Vegito? He wasn't announced. Alright, I guess he's coming soon. I guess you're right. I guess that is very, very accurate. So yeah, the guide has been updated and Super Saiyan Blue Vegito is there. There's character art for these guys too. That's new character art for all of them, by the way. So really cool stuff. Worth a visit for sure. That's not it as far as Dragon Ball games go, because last week, Project Multi broke into the scene, and this game is kind of cool. I think it's, you know, a light MOBA. Definitely, like, cross-play with mobile, you know? Like, it's got that casual side to it. But I think, yeah, if you get 4 players on PC versus 4 players on PC, you can actually have a really tough competitive match. It's not going to be just like, oh, casual MOBA, you know? Closest thing I can compare this to is Pokemon Unite. And they didn't just put this out and make Zamasu broken as hell. They did more than that, because they just announced a few days ago a new game mode called Land Grab. I actually got to play this. But it's a 4v4 single lane, kind of. You can see the map there. Like, there are all your objectives are there. You have 3 control points, and if you control them, your score goes up. This is like a 5-minute game mode. Like, 5 minutes and this game is done. So it's really, really quick. And it's a completely different game mode from the other one. So you don't have mobs to farm or anything like that. The one thing you can do outside of fighting other players and conquering these spots is catching those capsules you see on the map. Those capsules send robots to your points, and so they might heal you, they might attack players, they might do a bunch of stuff. And that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was not expecting... Well, first of all, I was not expecting to like this game so much, and I think it's a cool game. Second of all, I was not expecting them to add like a new game mode, a whole new game mode during the actual beta. That was a really nice surprise. So Dragon Ball Project Multi. I hope you guys are enjoying it, if you are in the selected regions. I am, clearly, because I am Monsieur Globku. I'm French, as everyone knows. Very French. In other news, let's talk Bleach. Now, Bleach is doing weekly character trailers. They did Chad last week, who... Okay, they have something on their website, which I have to look at. I saw Kishimaru talk about this, and I actually didn't pull it. So let me see if it's... I think it's a Japanese site, actually. No, Somos Bandai Namco. Okay, sure. Games... Bleach Japan? Here's the thing. Do they have the character list here? Give me... Yeah, character. Nice. All right. So if we go to chat, and we go to... What do you mean coming soon? Where's Yoruichi? Can I have Yoruichi? Yes. All right, so Chad... I know there is a thing here. Learn more? Yeah. So, this is like a stat chart. One of this is speed, which is this one. This one on the right is speed, right? If we go to Yoruichi, obviously, she is the fastest one, right? She has speed maxed. Chad does not have a lot of speed. And yet, if we watch the trailer... He will keep his promise. I can't imagine Chad losing, by the way. Let's go further back. I guess it wasn't further back. I think it's here. You see where chat is? Pew! What do you mean? Pew! Fuck that. And that's, yeah, and Yoruichi did not look that fast, so, I don't know. Those stats are just filler, I guess. Teleport is different from speed. True. True. But also... That's pretty fast to me. Anyway. With that said, Chad trailer came out, and there was also the Urahara Kisuke trailer also came out. He has 2 projectiles and a self buff, which is okay. I wonder what else he has because it doesn't feel Urahara enough yet. But again, I don't think these are like the full movesets, so we'll see. We'll see more for sure. Full breakdown of these characters on the main channel if you want. What's not on the main channel though is this cool thing that I haven't read yet, but people have been tagging me about it on Twitter. On the Steam page, they have been doing tips of battle. They have 1, 2, 3, and then they did 4 and 5 together. So tips of battle 1. Let's go through it. Master basic controls, control action and range. Basic actions are attack, breaker, and guard. So basically, attack beats breaker, because that's probably a slower move that gets interrupted. Breaker beats guard, it's like a guard break. Guard beats attack because you block attacks. Key to victory is selecting the most advantageous action in response to your opponent's action. This is basic fighting game stuff. Also, since every character and every skill has its own effective range, it is important to use steps, dashes, and ho-ho. Ho-ho, I believe, is like the art of movement in Bleach. Which includes, like, obviously, flash steps and everything else. Defensive style of fighting, which relates to footwork. Yeah, one of the 4 basic, yeah. It's basically movement. Steps, dashes, and ho-ho. They can't just, like, go, oh, everyone has flash step. No, because some characters won't have it. Ho-ho is footsies. Nice. Tips of battle 2. Use a variety of attacks. Master basic controls. Learn about types of attacks and how to use them. There are 2 basic attacks. Quick attacks are fast and easily accumulate spiritual power. Reiatsu, your meter, your bar. Flash attacks deal high damage to opponents' reishi, their health, and easily cut off the opponent's guard gauge. So if they're blocking, their guard gauge goes down. In addition to basic attacks, you can fight using signature moves, which are unique to each character. By accumulating spiritual power, which can be accumulated through basic attacks and other actions, you can use spiritual pressure moves, a special action that are unique to characters. And that's kind of the most they've been showing off in these character trailers. Key to victory is to make the right decisions depending on the attack situation, whether it is to increase your spiritual power with quick attack, or to increase the number of actions, or prioritize damage to reishi with a flash attack. Cool. Next, destroy your opponent's konpaku. So the lives, the stocks, the souls. There are 2 main ways of applying the Kikon move. So the Kikon move is the cinematic move that happens that deals damage to the konpaku. Okay. Cut off 1. There are 2 main ways of doing this. You can cut off 1 gauge of reishi, the health gauge. When the opponent is in a reishi deficient state, less than 30% of their reishi, you can use Hakugeki. Ain't no Bleach fan gonna accuse me of not Googling shit anymore. Okay, well, this one doesn't. Hakugeki Bleach. Sage Arts, Narutopedia. Oh, no. This is gonna make Bleach fans mad. I can't... I searched Hakugeki Bleach, bro. I copy-pasted the word. You got a Naruto article? Damn. You can use Hakugeki, which blows up the opponent and creates a large gap and a Kikon move to follow up. Okay. So the way I understand this is you can simply, like, damage their health bar and deplete it, which will deal some damage to the konpaku. Or you can, like, take more stocks of konpaku if you make the opponent have less than 30% and use a big move, which you can follow up with a Kikon move. I think that's what it's saying. Right? Yes. Clip it and farm clicks on Twitter. Go for it. It's important to pay attention to the battle situation and make the right decisions because it is difficult to create a large gap when the opponent has enough Reishi, and the opponent's guard will leave you at a disadvantage. Yeah. So there you go. Also, there's like a guard meter, so you can deplete that. If the opponent is blocking too much, you can go for like depletion of the guard meter first, and then you apply this, which should be a lot safer. In addition to guard break, state will occur when opponent's guard gauge is cut down to 0. Well, there you go. I swear I did not pre-read this. In this state, the opponent cannot guard, creating a chance to attack the opponent with Hakugeki, or a kick on move, even if the opponent is not in a Reishi deficient state. Oh, interesting. Maybe if they're like above 30%, what this is saying is you can still use that stuff if they're above 30%, but maybe it doesn't like immediately trigger the soul depletion. However, when you activate kick on move while opponent's Reishi is still remaining, the number of Konpaku you can destroy will be less when you cut off 1 gauge of Reishi. Cool. This is exhausting. This is exhausting. And this could have been simpler if we use English words, but okay. Bleach friends would also be mad if we do that. We can't call Konpaku, we can't say souls instead of Konpaku, because it's a Bleach term. Accumulate the fighting spirits and awaken. So yeah, awakenings and reverse action. Reverse action is one I'm very curious about, because this is one they should definitely explain, because I think it's kind of universal. Everything has it. I've been clickbaited. Has the big announcement happened yet? No. When you reach 0 HP, you probably don't immediately lose a life. I think you do. I think you immediately lose a life, but you like maybe only lose 1 or 2. What the article is saying is that if you are not like, if you don't empty the HP, but you're like less than 30%, you can hit them with something bigger to take more lives away, right? If they only just showed a full fight, yeah, they wouldn't need all this. True. When a certain amount of fighting spirit has accumulated during the battle, you can activate Awakening, Shikai Bankai, or Resurrection. Thanks for confirming some Espada here. The action will be changed during Awakening. And the performance of each skill and the number of Konpaku which can be destroyed by kick on move will be increased. Yeah, so by doing Awakening, everything increases, right? It becomes easier to aim for a reversal one-hit kill. So there are one-hit kills. Okay. Okay. Even in a disadvantageous situation. Interesting. So I think like Byakuya's big move, the big cinematic move from Byakuya, and maybe Ichigo's with a mask as well, might be one-hit kills. They might actually be one-hit kills. I didn't think these were confirmed. They said turn the tides of battle with 1 hit or with 1 attack, right? That doesn't immediately mean one-hit kill to me. That means 1 hit can give you the advantage, or like can turn the tides of battle, but doesn't mean you win instantly. This is basically saying no, 1-hit kill. Actually a thing. So okay, I think this is only going to happen after a couple of awakenings, though. So you're gonna need to set it up. It's not something you have from the get-go. How do you think they'll do Getsuga Tensho Ichigo, the one that beats Aizen? They have done him in the past as a story-only character, but personally, I think they'll do 2 versions of Ichigo. And that version might be story only at launch and then DLC later down the road, or not. We'll see. Reverse action. Now, every character has this, from what I know. This is like a universal mechanic. The reverse gauge, which accumulates over time, can be used to activate reverse actions. There are 3 types of reverse actions with different effects depending on the timing of the activation. So you have white, which increases spiritual power and Reishi recovery. Okay? So it increases the other meter and health. Yellow, chain reverse. Combo continuation. The fuck does that mean? And increased spiritual power. So this one does not recover health. And burst reverse, cancel opponent's combo. Oh, okay. No, this is Guilty Gear. This is Guilty Gear, straight up. Okay, you activate it in neutral, you recover stuff. You activate it during a combo, you cancel a combo and extend it. Kind of like a red Roman cancel or a sparking blast during a combo. Burst reverse is straight up burst. Like you cancel the opponent's combo and you recover your guard gauge. That's awesome. That's really awesome. I love that a lot. The burst thing from 2xKO. Yeah, you can think of that too. The burst from 2xKO, Trader, for future reference, is the same as Guilty Gear. Same thing. You fill up the bar to break a combo. So that's burst reverse here in blue. Cancel the opponent's combo and it recovers your guard gauge. Cool. All right. I think we've learned a lot about Bleach. And we've also learned this week about the release date of the new Fairy Tail game, guys. Fairy Tail 2, the RPG that's coming out. If you guys were not aware, there's a sequel to the Fairy Tail RPG that's coming out. They have they showcase some differences here that I'm kind of looking at and going, okay, that's nice. That's better than the previous one. Kingdom of Fury is back, and look at this transition into fight. No cut? No cut? That's so much better. So much better. They also had a speed up button in the previous game. I didn't see the speed up here. Let me just make sure I didn't miss it. Maybe it's something you unlock later. But yeah, when you're grinding, you kind of want to go fast forward. Combat is very different from what it looks like. The game will feature an original story, and I'll tell the story of the Alvarez arc, the final season, if you don't count the one that just came out recently. And I know all of that as a Fairy Tail fan. I didn't take that from chat. I know Fairy Tail very well. Did they censor the first game day one? Censor how? I don't know about any censorship in the first Fairy Tail. Perish humans, perish dragons. I'm guessing that is Alvarez. Maybe that is Alvarez. I don't know. That's the release date. That's what we're here for. December 13. It's coming out. I don't think it's just PlayStation, by the way. This is just the PlayStation channel, so they wouldn't have the other logos in there. But December 13, it's coming out this year. It's coming out this year, confirmed, and they have a date. It's crazy that they put a date out before Hunter x Hunter. I got a date. Okay. No Hunter x Hunter news. Yeah, that reminded me of Hunter x Hunter. Still coming out in 2024. I asked them directly, like, do you have a month? Like, stay tuned for future announcement. Like, it was so boring. Every question, it was like, stay tuned for future announcements. Unfortunately, we cannot divulge that information yet. And oh, god damn it. All right, what can you tell me, bro? Well, we have 16 characters. I knew that! I knew you had 16 characters. You show the character select screen. You show the intro. Anyway. Isn't it coming out in November? Nope. Maybe. I don't know. By the way, if you missed it, Fairy Tail Dungeons came out already. Came out this week on Monday, I believe. This is one of the 3 indie games that the author himself has funded. This is a roguelite dungeon crawler. I think you build your deck with cards and then you go down the dungeon and you do some cool stuff. I like those animations a lot. This game is out if you want to play it. Unfortunately, it came out during like a content rush with like a bunch of Sparking Zero videos for me, so I didn't cover it. So what I will do instead is when the next Fairy Tail indie game comes out, I'll just cover both of them, and we won't have to wait long because the next one is the volleyball game. And this comes out in September. So yeah, we'll just play the 2 of them. We might even do a little play date, you know? We might just play this on Twitch. And if you guys want to join, we'll join. And it has a demo. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. You can actually just try it before you buy it. Sweet. This comes out September 16. So like mid-September. Which is, I think, a very good date for me to cover both of them. Right? Yeah. There's also one more indie game coming out, but they haven't said when that comes out. All right. And that is Fairy Tail news. In some quick news here coming out from Sword Art Online. The game Fractured Daydream, I'm sure you guys remember. is going to have an open beta. If you weren't able to play the beta last time, there's going to be an open network test. That's a boss that wasn't playable last time, so I'm guessing there's going to be new bosses in there. It's only for 2 days, though. So, like, September 20 and 22nd. Only 2 days. Grab a friend, or 20, and adventure across the map in co-op mode before a challenging high-difficult boss fight. Skull Reaper and Sword Golem. No. We did those 2. This is new. What is the... No. I don't want to kill the... Oh, Sword Golem is new. Oh, this is the Sword Golem. Okay. I don't want to kill the Skull Reaper again, bro. This... Oh, well. I've done it. I've done it enough times. I want to see a little bit of the progression, if possible. I would love to see, like, okay, what's keeping me going? You know, I've killed this boss 5 times. What makes me want to kill it the 6th time? You know. From Gamescom, we also got some news. So I defer to my great co-host here, Ashura. What is going on with Honkai? What did they announce at Gamescom? Because I feel like Mihoyo there's a press conference happening. We gotta put out the news. Like, here they are. Here they are with more news. What's going on here?
It's a bit of 2 things, like, just to show a bit more of a upcoming character, Fischl.
Fischl? That's from Genshin Impact.
Fischl. No, Fischl. But that's not really the biggest announcement that they showed here. They explained a bit more of what's happening with their collab with Fate.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and they've confirmed that Archer is going to be involved in the collaboration, so that's probably what they're going to do in the upcoming information of it. It's just show, like, which more characters are coming to it. Like, you'll probably expect, like, Saber and, like, all the others at some point, but for now, all we know is Archer will be in the collab at some point.
Yeah, I do believe we talked about the collab happening, but we didn't really know the nature of it. And here at Gamescom, they finally unveiled some extra stuff.
Yeah. They seem to be doing a lot of it since it's coming, you know, near the end of next year. You know, so they're cooking something.
I heard this voice, and I went... I can't believe they're adding Sukuna to this game, man. That's crazy. All right, cool. It's awesome. Fate Stay Night is collabing with Honkai Star Rail. Thus, more handshakes on this anime game universe. Mihoyo doing collabs that they don't do them often, I feel, but when they do, they go big. In other news, I bet you're hyped for this one too.
Yeah.
First Berserker Kazan. So
Berserker, dude.
Yeah, Berserker is a character from DNF Duel, the mobile game, also the fighting game. You may have seen Berserker before, but now he's in a... Is this a Souls-like? Fair to say, or like a hack and slash? Well, where would you put this?
It's kind of more of like a hack and slash, like a bit more closer to like Devil May Cry and how they handle the bosses.
I thought so, but then I saw the behind the back camera and like the big bosses and the dodge animation. I'm like, is this a Souls game? So we'll see. I guess
it looks really good.
It is a Souls-like according to like this feels Souls, right?
Yeah.
This camera angle is so Souls, but yeah, more action based. I mean, there have been Souls likes that have done that too. But yeah, Berserker can have a bunch of different weapons. So you're not just stuck with a double sword, I guess. And this game has got a look to it that I like. Reminds me like of an evolution of Code Vein, maybe. You know, it's that style, but a few years later, technology has evolved. This trailer is super sick.
Yeah, I think they've also like released like more gameplay of it on the channel. It's like 16 minutes of it.
16? Sweet. All right. Like that. You guys can search that for yourselves. This is a game I'm hyped for, and because it's like, you know, kind of adjacent to what we cover, because we talked about DNF Duel in the past, and you know, this is a cool thing. On top of that, at Gamescom, Mai Shiranui was announced for Fatal Fury. We all knew she was coming, right? She had to be there.
She looks really good.
That's her main skin. And Kumars went, no! No! I love this move. This is my favorite move. And bonk with a butt. All right.
Usually her tail would be there in her original outfit. Now it's up there, so it just looks really weird.
She hits them with a butt.
What?
Don't worry, Coomers. She still got the other outfit.
I mean, she could have that biker outfit in SF6 when she arrives there.
Yeah, she's also she's also a collab character for Street Fighter. So yeah, those could be the two outfits for sure. This game's coming out next year, April 24. And breaking news also. Guilty Gear Strive was spotted at PAX with a banner that said Guilty Gear Strive on Nintendo Switch, and they actually have a trailer now. This is like brand new. I have not seen this yet. I'm going to give this my all. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not a bad look. You know, it's not. Yeah, no, that's not a bad look. You know, I thought it would be way worse.
So we do have a little bit more information on the Switch version that it doesn't have crossplay, but it is still running on rollback.
Okay. Wow. So like crossplay exists for all platforms except Switch.
Yeah.
Damn. I want to see Switch Direct footage. I doubt they made this trailer with PC or PlayStation footage. I think the footage you're watching is Switch.
Yeah.
That would be very bad.
The even specifically says that they captured all the footage in the trailer on Switch.
Yeah. That would be awful if they did that.
Can we just kill him together?
Damn, no crossplay is a bummer. Like the Switch joining this big pool of players would just be crazy good. But now they're just gonna like exist outside of this realm, right?
No. I think it just might also just lead to like problems because the Switch isn't exactly the has got the biggest processor in the world. You know,
I love
it's
problems.
Not amazing.
Bring me the problems.
You know?
I want them. I want problems.
So it wouldn't even just be like a netcode problem. It'll just be like, oh, the Switch is on fire because it's trying to play the game while also dealing with rollback.
Maybe, but that's going to do it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed Around the Bush. If you want to tune in live, make sure to tune in every Friday. We're here on twitch.tv/globku, where you can ask questions before and after the show as well. If not, thanks for watching on the YouTube, and see you guys next Friday for more anime game news.